So, what is a scientific theory? It's sufficient to say that a scientific theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of the universe and a model that has predictive power and is based on facts and observation. There are several ways to define it, of course, which you can see on the screen, but what's funny is how a lot of people tend to misrepresent the concept of a scientific theory. Creationists love doing that. For example, let's take the science of gravitation. Now you might hear a lot of creationists saying something stupid like this. Well, we all know gravitation is a fact. Objects fall to the ground. Objects fall to the ground. Seriously? That is not the theory of gravitation. In fact, humans have known that objects fall to the ground on Earth since time immemorial. There's nothing special about that. That is not knowledge. It doesn't give you any power. When Newton discovered the theory of gravitation, or rather wrote the theory of gravitation, what he did was unify two very distinct forces, or at least thought to be distinct at that time. He basically said that the force responsible for apples falling to the ground is the same as the force responsible for the planets orbiting the sun. And that was the amazing idea that led to a much greater understanding of gravitation. So to put it more precisely, what he actually said is that the force of gravitation between any two objects is proportional to the product of their masses and varies by the inverse square law of their distances. Now, this is a mouthful for any creationist to say, so they just, say objects fall to the ground, therefore gravitation. That is not gravitation. That is a layman understanding of the world, and it does not have any predictive power. It's just an observation. Observation is not science. Just looking at things falling does not make you an expert on gravitation. Unfortunately, some people who are clearly not experts like to think that way. So next time anyone tries to misrepresent scientific theory, you can just link them to this video. And if it's a creationist, I will love taking apart their facile arguments.